Go yard. I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come strap.
Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Hello friends, I would like to introduce myself. My full name is Arnil Clara Paputungan. I'm a student of Faculty of Lectures, Semester 3. In this video, I will discuss about grammar. What is grammar? Grammar is the structure of the arrangement of sentences. By using the correct structure, a sentence will be perfect. This structure is also used in all languages, not just in English. Maybe for Indonesian, you are more familiar with the terms subject, predicate, object, description. Grammar is also part of language every native speaker learns from infancy. Why is that? Because even though when they are small babies cannot understand what grammar is, over time they will naturally be able to distinguish meanings because they often hear people talking around them. Then, growing up, they also understand how to arrange words into perfect sentences. The grammar of a language includes basic axioms such as verb tenses, articles and adjectives in their proper order, how questions are phrased, and much more. Language cannot function without grammar. It would simply make no sense. People require grammar to communicate effectively. Speakers and listeners, authors and their audiences must function in like systems in order to understand one another. In other words, a language without grammar is like a pile of bricks without mortar to hold them together. While the basic components are present, they are, for all intents and purposes, useless. Fast facts, grammar word origin and definition. The word grammar comes from the Greek meaning craft of letters. It's an apt description. In any language, grammar is the systematic study and description of a language as compared with usage. A set of rules and examples dealing with the syntax and word structures morphology of a language. Grammar is actually something all of us begin to learn in our first days and weeks of life, through interaction with others. From the moment we're born, language and the grammar that makes up that language is all around us. We start learning it as soon as we hear it spoken around us, even if we don't fully comprehend its meaning yet. Although a baby wouldn't have a clue about the terminology, they do begin to pick up and assimilate how sentences are put together, syntax, as well as figure out the pieces that go into making up those sentences work morphology. A preschooler's tacit knowledge of grammar is more sophisticated than the thickest style manual, explains cognitive psychologist, linguist, and popular science author Steven Pinker. Grammar should not be confused with the guidelines for how one ought to speak. Types of grammar. Teachers follow a course of pedagogical grammar when instructing English language learners, while students mainly have to deal with the nuts and bolts of prescriptive, traditional grammar such as making sure verbs and subjects agree and where to put commas in a sentence. Linguists focus on the infinitely more complex aspects of language. They study how people acquire language and debate whether every child is born with a concept of universal grammar, examining everything from how different languages compare to each other, comparative grammar, to the variety of pronunciations within a single language, descriptive grammar, to the way in which words and usages interrelate to create meaning, lexicogrammar. Conclusion. From some of the above descriptions we have discussed, then we take the following conclusions, namely as follows. Grammar is the structure of the arrangement of sentences. By using the correct structure, a sentence will be perfect. This structure is also used in all language, not just in English. This is my short discussion video about grammar. Thank you.